Hey everyone, and welcome back to Authentic Worth Publishing. I do hope you're well. In today's video, I want to speak about the importance of self-publishing and how you can start self-publishing your first book. For those of you who have watched my recent videos, you would know that I always start with a story. But before I start with self-publishing, I want to encourage you that every time you go through a circumstance, that circumstance can be turned into a book. And the reason why I say this is because I'm now going to talk to you about my fifth book, Confident Face, Embracing Your Authentic Beauty. And this book is so deep that it talks about my journey on how I dealt with my skincare routine. And I remember going through the journey of really understanding why my skin reacted the way it did. And what I decided to do was to honor it and acknowledge it and turn it into a book. Every time I wrote about seasons of my life where I encountered spots and blackheads, I didn't hide it. And I want to remind you that everything that you've been through can be turned into a self-published book. One of the most important things to realize about self-publishing is that you can hire a publishing team to support you in the process of publishing your first book. And that's what Authentic Worth does. We want to stand with every author that is ready to publish their first book. And even if you have a book and you want to publish another one, this is what we are here for. But I want to incorporate it as well into adding value by considering online courses. Online courses is a very user-friendly way of being able to learn how to publish a book for beginners. And this is what Authentic Worth provides as well. So we provide 2 bespoke online courses for beginners to learn about the process of writing their first book. Don't ever believe that you can just start writing a book anyhow. It takes gradual steps. With my book Confident Face, and for all the chapters that are written in this book, I can turn it into an online course. So for example, the first chapter that I have here is Skin, Skin, Skin. So what can this course content consist of? It can consist of the differences between one's skincare. Is it oily? Is it combination? Is it dry? Is it flaky, etc.? You need to do your part by doing your research and finding out what different skin types there are. The second chapter is why I broke out drastically. So this is where I talk about my experiences of why I broke out and what solutions can be done. And therefore you find a way to provide a solution for those who are going to take your course. So remember that when it comes to writing a course, it's about being intentional about the solutions that you want to give those students that are looking to enroll. What are the benefits of self-publishing, you may ask? Number one, it's much more quicker to self-publish a book than go down the traditional publishing route. To publish a book as a first-time author can take up to a year or less. This book took 8 months to write and publish because I'm consistent with the process. And now we've helped over 17 authors publish their first books, and it has been an amazing journey. And I want to remind you that if you are in the season of wanting to share your story, do not hold back. You can learn from these courses that we provide, which will be listed in the description bar below. You can ask questions about the process. There are so many things that you can do to get your book started. In particular, if you're looking to talk about a certain topic, buy books in that area. For example, if you want to start writing your book, you can also create a survey monkey and send out to your aspiring readers on what they would like to see in your book. That is a great way of building up your primary and secondary research and gathering all the data information to start writing your first book. But self-publishing is a very fast and efficient way to getting yourself published and becoming an author. The second one is to attend workshops and book launches. In 2016, I attended my first workshop hosted by a friend that started her first book, and she wanted to encourage us to do the same. And that very same year, I published my first book, It's Time to Heal. And following on from that, I had a book launch a couple of months later. So it's really important that you take the steps to understand what it is to learn from other people. If you don't learn from other people, how will you be able to start? The third point is to watch videos and subscribe to this channel for more informational content on book writing for beginners, intermediate writers, and advanced writers. We are very intentional about the services that we provide so that it targets what you as an aspiring author or existing author needs. As mentioned before, with the courses, they are ideally for those who are looking to start their first book independently, or they would need some guidance from a book publishing company to help. The fourth benefit about self-publishing as well is that you are able to design your book cover the way you see fit. So there's a lot of flexibility in seeing your book cover the way you desire for it to be. So when it comes to your book cover, you need to be intentional about what the vision, the purpose, and the motive is. What book cover stands out for your readers? How do you want people to relate to that book cover? Because the first thing that your readers will look at is the front of the book. Not just the blurb, but what is at the front? Is it attractive? Is it eye-catching? Does it relate to the season that they're in? Can they resonate with your book title and your book cover? And that also leads me on to the title of the book. Your title is very important. What you name your book is essential. And one of the ways you can eliminate it being like other books is to make sure you do your own research to find out that someone else hasn't taken the title that you want. I remember thinking to myself, let me name this book Confident Face, because I haven't seen anyone with the name Confident Face. But I said to myself, I really want to make my book so unique and so attractive to the reader that they will know that there's something different about this book cover and the story itself. And lastly, having an accountability partner. Having someone to keep you accountable on the journey to self-publishing is very important. Whether this is a coach, you need someone that can keep you grounded in the journey. What makes it pleasant in having a coach or a mentor is when you're able to speak to them about your book, your journey, and to allow them to inspire you by what you could write. When I wrote my first book, I didn't realize how effective that workshop was in 2016, which has enabled me to publish 6 books. So it's really important that you remember as an aspiring author to not neglect help when it is there. And this is what we provide at Authentic Worth, accountability coaching sessions through our membership packages as well. And we want to encourage you, for those who are looking for a community that can enable you to share your story and to be around like-minded people and to learn about other authors' journeys, do join us. It's really important that we do this together. All the information about our memberships and our coaching sessions are in the description bar below. And I want to remind you that you are highly capable of writing your first book as a self-published author, while as having a coach to support you on the journey. So remind yourself every day that you are always doing good. And when you take the time to truly understand what it is to build yourself up in the writing phase, you will continue moving forwards with your life. And when one book is published, you're able to publish your second one, then your third one, then your fourth one, then your fifth one, and many more books that you believe is relevant for the community. Because it's very important not just to publish books for the sake of it, but to publish books that people actually need. When you visit the website www.authenticworth.com/publishing services, you will also see our authors that have published their first books. And some of them are doing amazing things, from book launches to traveling abroad to hosting their first workshop. It is amazing to see, and I want you to be among. So don't miss out on the opportunity of being around like-minded people. And remember that you have everything it takes to publish your first book with the right support. Many thanks for watching this video, and remember that Authentic Worth is bringing worth back into you through storytelling and book writing. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you like to see more videos like this. Until next time, we will see you in our upcoming video. Take care and all the best in your writing journey. Remember, you have what it takes to write that book. Just start. Take care. Bye-bye.